The electric coil stick is a blunt weapon composed of two parts, the electric coil stick head and the electric coil stick handle. The weapon is designed primarily to deal lethal electric damage, especially effective against puppets, a type of enemy vulnerable to its electric blitz attacks. Puppet-type enemies are the most common in the early to mid-game chapters of the game, and in the Carnival Garden area, as well as the Ancient Ruins excavation site of the Overture DLC. Once electric blitz is inflicted on the enemy, their stagger damage increases, making it easier to break their stance and gain openings for fatal attacks. The electric coil stick has two Fable arts. The first one is Generate, which temporarily boosts the weapon with electric blitz, which is great for dealing electric damage. The second one is Rush Smash, which is a jump attack that powerfully strikes downward and does decent damage. This Fable art is also good at staggering enemies. The weapon can be dismantled and combined with other weapon handles for customization, offering versatility and combat style preferences. You can acquire this weapon from the Wandering Merchant near the Stargazer, inside the house on Elysion Boulevard, for 1,200 ergo. For character stats by endgame, we have 30 points in Vitality, 15 in Vigor, 40 in Capacity, and 30 in Advance. When it comes to amulets, we have the Extreme Modification Amulet, which boosts weapon attack in proportion to the number of active Fable slots. Then we have the Patience Amulet, which increases our stamina recovery speed. Next, we have the Puppet Destroyer Amulet, which increases our attack power on puppet enemies by 10%. Then lastly, we have the Arm of God Amulet, which boosts physical attacks with successive hits. The best Legion arm for this build is the Fulminus, which deals electric charge damage and is great for staggering enemies. For P-Organ upgrades, I made sure I included those enhancing enemy stagger, charged attacks, Fable art attacks, auto-charge the Legion arm, among others. Other effective tools for this build include throwables such as throwing cells, shot puts, and electric blitz canisters. In summary, the electric coil stick is a versatile melee weapon valued for its electric damage, crowd control utility, and unique design aimed at combating puppets effectively in Lies of P. The weapon allows frequent use of charged heavy attacks and Fable arts to maximize stagger potential and crowd control, helping manage groups of enemies or tougher puppets efficiently.
We have all the ingredients we need.
There you have it. That's my electric coil stick setup designed to crush puppet enemies. For now, you may enjoy a few boss fights as always. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.
Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I know you are gone. Troublesome puppet. Your freedom is not for you, Carlo. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more. The next evolution. Were you going to destroy Carlo's heart?